Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Jesus Time on this Tuesday, where we will be reading from the Bible about the camels that followed a star, as well as camels, gifts, and a king. So let's begin with our Bible time read. This is my Bible. I open it wide and learn about Jesus from the words inside. All right, and our Bible passage for the week. Do you remember which one it is? We're still looking at John chapter 8, verse 12, where Jesus says, I am the light of the world. He is the light of the world. And today, and this week, we'll be talking about that bright star, that light that helped the wise men get to the light of the world, on Jesus. So in our Bibles, we're in the book of Matthew, chapter 2, and this is where we read about those men that traveled so far. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the time of King Herod, Magi, or wise men, from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him. When King Herod heard this, he was disturbed, and all Jerusalem with him. King Herod didn't want there to be a baby king born. He wanted to be the only king. When he had called together all the people's chief priests and teachers of the law, he asked them where the Christ was to be born. In Bethlehem in Judea, they replied, for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you will come a ruler who will be the shepherd of my people Israel. Then Herod called the Magi, the wise men, secretly and found out from them the exact time the star had appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and make a careful search for the child, and as soon as you find him, report to me, so that I too may go and worship him. After they had heard the king, they went on their way, and the star they had seen in the east went ahead of them until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold and of incense and of myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, because he really didn't want to worship Jesus the King, they returned to their country by another route. So they took a different way home. Isn't that exciting to see that it was such a special thing for baby Jesus to be born that these men traveled from so far away that when they got to Jesus, he wasn't really a baby anymore. He was what we think of more as a toddler. He had grown up a little bit. So they traveled at least a year, and some people think he was even closer to 2 years. And I have a song to help us remember this this Bible lesson. And it sounds like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, but we're going to change the words a little bit. So it's Twinkle, Twinkle, Shining Star, led the wise men from afar to a home so far away where little Jesus played all day. Twinkle, twinkle, shining star, led the wise men from afar. So let's sing that together. Twinkle, twinkle, shining star, led the wise men from afar to a home so far away where little Jesus played all day. Twinkle, twinkle, shining star, led the wise men from afar. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.